係 Linka，Linka，我要準備做 Zoom 啦。我冇嘢嘅，我唔記得咗係好似都係問緊 SCN 嗰啲嘢嚟嘅啫。而家暫時唔記得咗啦。OK，拜拜。Lisa，唔係啊嘛，而家有啲學生入咗嚟咯喎。有人入緊啊？係咪？你用翻以前嗰個得㗎啦。753-727嗰個啊？係啊。我未俾你入嚟啫。我係 meet all 先啦，而家。而家入晒嚟啦。So good afternoon, every students or colleagues. We're going to have our English Chit Chat Zoom channel today because our guest today is an English speaking student. We have Angel. Hi, Angel. I saw you in the Zoom, right, Angel?
Yes, hi.
Hey, it's great to have you here. So we're about to start in a while. Well, just 12:30 now. Are you ready to start, Ajo?
Yes.
Great. Welcome, students, and good afternoon. We will have this Love Yourself Chit Chat Zoom channel every uh, Monday, Tuesday, and then Thursday and Friday. And this is the first English one. And we're glad to have our student ambassador, Ajo, with us. And today we're going to share two themes because it's just short. We have around just 15 minutes. And the first section, first question for Ajo will be the trainings or actually the activities that Ajo has organized in this student ambassador scheme, and then what's her learning or growing or most impressive experience in this journey. So first of all, Ajo, I would like to invite you to introduce yourself first. Can you please?
Sure. Should I turn? I'll actually turn on my camera.
Yeah, you can turn off, of course. Hi.
Hi,
Yeah,
everyone. So
W.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm Anjanelle, or as Dr. Ng calls me, I'm Angel. I'm
Mhm,
currently year 2 in Bachelor's of Translation Technology.
mhm.
I'm a full Filipino. I love music and I love film photography. Yeah.
Yeah, and also students, I would just let you know that I would like to let you know that Angel is actually local student. She is a local student. Is ever non-local, right?
Yeah.
Are you born in Hong Kong,
Yes,
Angel?
I was born and raised. Yeah.
Ah, great. So do you speak Cantonese, any?
Um, I speak very basic to get me throughout the day, and I can understand also very little.
Mhm.
But I am trying to learn as I live on life here in Hong Kong. Yeah.
Ah, great. So we're still having students joining in the waiting room here. And anyway, Angel, can you please share with us why you're interested in joining student ambassador programs?
Okay. So I was interested in joining this program because I was actually a student ambassador in my high school,
Mhm,
and I realized that I do love leadership skills or getting to know people through leadership programs. And so I wanted to join the student ambassador program to do the
mhm,
same thing as what I did in high school and possibly
mhm,
even
mhm,
experience more things as we grow older and
mhm.
enter the adulthood life. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Because we are facing this COVID situation, it's quite difficult in the whole process. As you know, when you we got your indication of having an interest in joining our student ambassador program, and then we did this interview, and then you started to do or to plan activities. What's the difficulties that you have to face, and how you overcome these difficulties, Adriel?
Yeah. So one of the most prominent adversity that we face throughout this COVID situation is really just meeting and planning,
Mhm,
um, or pushing through with the events that we have because we
mhm,
were able to call via Zoom to
mhm,
make up plans to create plans for the upcoming school year.
mhm,
But since we weren't on campus yet, we couldn't really
mhm,
picture how it would go in real life. So
mhm,
therefore, it was hard to visualize if we're able to push through with it, if our vision will be
mhm.
put into real life. And
Yeah.
so what we decided first was to actually have an activity or an
Mhm,
orientation day via Zoom.
uh,
And I believe it was actually quite a success, even
yeah.
though it was in the beginning of the academic school year or even before it. We had a few number of NCS students join us,
Mhm.
and it was really good to meet people and to understand what the aim is for the student ambassador program, as well as hopefully invite more people to join us. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I also I find it very impressive joining your, the nighttime, evening time. This it's like a welcome or orientation of those at least these English-speaking students, or including some non-local and
Yes.
students from mainland as well. And I'm interested in your, the mindset and your creation of this activity. Are you designing the program by yourself, or you have actually collaborate with any?
Sorry, I couldn't really catch you on the last
I
part.
mean, do you design the whole program by yourself, or
Oh,
you? What was that?
Um, so for the program itself or the event that we had, it was, or actually the whole thing was pretty much a collaborative,
Mm,
execution, because I believe that no one can really do anything by themselves.
yeah.
I think it was really just the teamwork of me and my fellow
Mhm.
local ambassador. Her name is Sally.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you guys will get to meet her soon.
Uh-huh.
And we just got to plan this through text. Yeah, really through text, and be able to execute it smoothly, I believe, or it's really good for it being virtual.
Mm,
So I believe it was really a teamwork rather than just an individual
mhm.
execution. Yeah.
Yeah. So the first one is the orientation that you have already held, I think last month, right? And then what would be the coming activities that you're going to um, hold for all these English-speaking students or non-locals?
Okay. So we have a number of events coming up that's not only student ambassador program
Yeah.
related, but there's also another
Mm,
student ambassador that's career center. So we have a ton of events that we have planned. So one could be like a end of sem
mm,
get together, like a eating together. We also have culture day. We have camping hopefully next year,
wow.
and we also have like a picnic so we can just catch up with one another.
Mm,
A team building day hopefully in the upcoming months, so that we can again get to know one another, get to know each other's strengths and weaknesses, and really build up each other through that. So yeah.
yeah. Okay. So what do you find most impressive in the whole process of preparation then, Angel?
I think
Mhm,
being able to execute it
mhm,
through Zoom or online, for
mhm,
me that was, since we've only had one student ambassador
mhm,
event
mhm,
recently, and it was held on Zoom. It
mhm.
was really impressive that we were able to push through with it. We didn't back down. We didn't say, oh, maybe Zoom wouldn't be the best fit. We got to try it out. We got to understand, oh, like it worked, but we also want to go further and be able to carry this face to face rather than online. Because again, even though we did push through with it, it's very different to a face to face meeting. So just being able to understand the pros and cons of using Zoom, of the organization and the execution through online or through WhatsApp, I think that's what was the most impressive. We just got to understand the different sides to it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, since someone is haven't turned off, mute themselves. Okay, that's quite enough. Angel, I would like to know, are these activities welcoming just non-locals or English-speaking students? Is there any activities for locals as well?
Local, I feel like we're planning to open it to locals as well. It's the target is for non-locals to get to know one another, but at the same time, we don't want to exclude anyone. We also want to make it open to locals so that we can also get to know locals as well, and hopefully learn and adapt to the local culture through the friends that we make in the events that we have. Yeah.
Oh, welcome. Yeah, I'd love to see. You have a wide spectrum of activities for all the students. Angel, as you have just mentioned, you have a program when you are in high school in Hong Kong. So at this time you are joining in the tertiary education uh, issue as well. So what's the learning or anything you find different, or is there any experience that you want to make yourself better in a way by through organizing these activities?
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. I couldn't hear the last part because I think someone's still unmuted.
Okay. And what maybe the case, and someone, this person, I think I
Maybe I can.
yeah, Angel, are you ready? Are you here with us? Yeah, Angel, you can.
Yes, yes.
Okay, great. Yeah, I would just like to know your learning and growth because you've been a student ambassador in your high school. So I'm interested in, this is a short period of time. I think it's almost maybe 9 months or what. Or what's your growth and what's your learning in the whole process?
So what I've learned, the
Mm.
difference I see between the student ambassador program in high school and in CIHE was that in CIHE it was more student, uh the students led it rather than the teachers or the lecturers, or
Mm.
yeah, the teacher in charge. And so that really gave me a new perspective to being a student ambassador
Yeah.
and being more hands-on with the progress. We get to make the calls of what to do. We just have to get your approval, and
Mm.
we know that you're also very supportive of us, so we really just have to execute the plan. Again, we have to plan out everything. We have to make sure that we're able to
Mm.
smoothly go through with the plan, and rather than depending it on teachers, we have to also depend on our own conscience, our own gut, and our own belief of how it will benefit the students the most. So I definitely believe that it's more hands-on for students rather than the teachers here
Yeah.
in the student ambassador program. Yeah.
Yeah, and that makes the difference. Actually, because you're in tertiary education, and then of course you will have more autonomy, and then you can have, will allow the space and for you to create any kind of activities which you think it will be benefits for our students, the whole person development.
Yeah.
Hey, Joe, yeah, just now you mentioned about, this, planning independently. And working in a teamwork as a team with Sally as well. And what would be the advices you are going to give to our students if they are also interested in joining student ambassador programs? Is there any suggestions for them?
Yeah, for sure. As cliche as it sounds, or as yeah, cliche, don't be shy to give your ideas, whether it be big or small, because I feel like we've been so restricted in high school to not really
Mm.
voice out our opinion, or we don't have much of a say in it. But
Oh,
when you enter this tertiary education, uni, college, anything, they
mm,
really give you uh the call to do something, or to give your ideas, because we are growing up, we are slowly entering the adulthood life where we have to
mm,
make our own decisions, we get to voice out our opinions.
yeah,
But yeah, when you enter the student ambassador program, don't be afraid to say what you think is wrong with it, say what you think you could add on to it,
yeah,
come up with ideas to enhance it. We are here as students together, wanting to benefit not only us but the upcoming students who are coming later on, for this school to develop even bigger to what it is, and really, again, just to make this school
yeah,
holistic and very much open to new things. We want to make this school grow. We don't want it to remain at a very stable and safe zone, I guess you can say. We have to kind of
mm,
challenge ourselves as well to think of new ideas, how to engage students, how to connect each other, right?
yeah,
So I believe that if you do have big ideas, come join us, come join, and propose it to us. You never know what could happen,
yeah,
how your idea could make this school known to so many people in Hong
oh,
Kong. You never know. So
yeah.
yeah, just don't be shy and speak up. Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you, Adriel. And I know instead of just developing your own leadership or working with Sally or as a team with all those students, you're also thinking about the welfare enhancement of these students as well. I know you've been raising two elements to help these students when it's been raised in the night of orientation, right? What's the two requests that students mentioned?
So the two requests that we had was to have a prayer room for Muslim students.
Yeah,
And the other one is to have extra Chinese tutorial lessons for
yeah,
those who want to learn Cantonese.
yeah.
For the first one, the prayer room for Muslim students, we were able to
Mm,
have that. There's actually, I think the email's been sent, I
mm,
think a week ago,
yeah,
about the scheduling.
yeah.
And then as for the Cantonese class, we are still trying to figure out a volunteer or a teacher, since
Yeah,
due to personal reasons something happened with our past teacher.
yeah,
But we're planning to, if it does take a while, maybe we'll start in semester 2,
yeah.
because again, it is just extra
Yeah.
like cultural, learning about the Chinese culture, simple basic conversations. We want to start from the basics. So it's not too, you don't need too much experience. We just need to figure out the outline and the person who can teach us. So yeah, that's in the works.
Yeah, thank you, Angel. One final remark.
Yes.
I just want to hear from you one sentence to see how you can echo with our theme, because our theme is to love yourself, right? So how does joining this student ambassador program make you, in love with yourself?
In one sentence.
Better know the way to love yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, in one sentence, I believe that's hard. But I'll just say the Student Ambassador Program lets you discover your strengths and makes you appreciate it even more. Yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Angel. Wonderful. Thank you for
Thank
sharing your
you.
experience as well as your wisdom. So knowing our strength is, of course, in accord with our school motto or institute motto as well. The Astinatum Pasiqua. Okay, 自強不息我哋嘅校訓. So I think Angel has already shared her own precious experience in joining student ambassador program and in serving others. Thank you, Angel. Wish you
so much, Dr.
a wonderful and fruitful journey in our CHE and CBCC. Thanks.
Thank you so much. Take care.
So, dear students, please try to just spend just a few seconds or 10 seconds in doing this questionnaire or survey for us for this section. Thank you, Angel. Thanks a lot. Wish you all the best. Bye.
Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Bye. 好，各位同學，請麻煩你咧填一填我哋嘅簡單嘅 survey 嚇。咁主要講下咧 Angel 今次嘅分享，讓你咧係究竟知唔知道佢有啲咩活動搞啊？佢經驗佢嘅成長係點樣？點樣可以好好愛自己嚇？咁啊，請大家咧好快幾十秒幫我哋填一填佢啊！好多謝各位嘅參與。我哋下星期一將會有好精彩嘅環節咧，就會請到咧我哋呢個世界錦標賽嘅武術嘅冠軍嘅運動員嚇，就係袁嘉瑩小姐，係由我哋奧林匹克主義一定幫到你，因為專注所以專業 Hospital。同一咧係嚟緊嘅一次入場嘅咧嘉瑩咧係會同我哋一齊分享咧，佢簡介一下奧委會啊。或者係呢個奧林匹克主義嘅教育計劃，以及佢再見大家啦，星期五，拜拜。改善或者惡化現實，以更環保同可持續嘅方式處理骨灰。再考啦，自然就要預備出校計劃。係啦，如果各位填好問卷嘅話咧，就可以咧先行離開我哋呢個 Zoom room 就得㗎啦嚇。咁下星期同一時間再見大家。唔該晒，我哋已經有36位嘅同學填好問卷。我知道今次因為係講英文嘅話咧，可能有啲同學未必聽到咧，即係阿 Angel 咁清楚佢嘅分享嚇。不過唔緊要嘅， 我哋將來咧有機會會再見到 Angel 啦，或者你參加一啲咧即係非華語學生嘅活動啊，咁都可以了解佢多啲啦。並且咧係亦都期待大家咧係嚟緊咧其他嘅環節，我哋都會係用翻中文、廣東話同大家分享嘅嚇。OK，thank you，拜拜。